This is the rain gun. We want to minimize the water consumption in our site. We have around 30 acres of land. Some of the lands we are leaving for conservation of trees and grasses. But in some areas, I mean, where the land deals are little complicated, we will be using them for organic farming. So while we will be using for organic farming, we need to give water periodically. If it's a crop, then we may need to give 3 to 5 times the water. And if it is vegetable crop, then we may need to give more often. But as such, we want to reduce the overall consumption of water, for which we already, within the campus, we are already commissioned the drip irrigation. And we also, wherever there is no possibility of drip irrigation, we are giving water by a minimum, by maximum 1 inch pipe, okay, and or mostly even 3/4 inch or half inch pipes, so that water is consumption is reduced. But when we go outside the campus, where we have on one side a 5-acre patch, other side we have a 4-acre patch, and another 3.5-acre patch. So there we cannot go for drip irrigation and all that. So we are going to use the rain guns. And this rain gun can is going to consume approximately 10,000 liter per hour. It's a 2-inch pipe, and so we may be giving for half an hour or something. It can reach its range depends on how much pressure we can give. So here we are getting at the source level, we only maybe 2 to 3 bar pressure. But by the time it's going to reach 1 kilometer distance, the pressure is going to drop. So we are going to have a booster pump, so which is going to give the sufficient pressure to the water, so that we can irrigate large area in a very short time.
How it different from drip irrigation or sprinklers?
See, drip irrigation is something, it's a drip by drip is what is the concept of drip irrigation. We have sprinklers in some areas. Sprinklers rotate and give water to a smaller area. But this is something which is going to give to a large area. And when it's giving to large area, the requirement, the frequency is less also. Compared to if you're going to use cultivate vegetables, you require to give more frequently the water. But if you're going to go for crops, I mean, in some crops we may not give anything at all, like bajra that we are going to cultivate. So there, it's going to be 100% rain-fed. We are not going to give any water. But whereas in the Rabi season, if you are growing anything, then we may need to give water either 3 times in for the whole crop, or 5 times. So, okay, if you are going to give it, so the rain gun is the best option.
So, sir, what is the price for it?
This price is
farmers can purchase it?
This price is approximately 9,000 rupees, and of course we need to have some additional attachments if they are not very expensive. So, but if for a farmer to use it, you require. I mean, you will get rain guns at different sizes also. But for a farmer to use it, he needs to have a source of water that that he can pump. Then only he can use it.
इसका पानी का थ्रो करने का रेंज कितना है, कहाँ तक ये कर सकते हैं इरिगेशन?
फिलहाल हम ये लो प्रेशर पे, ये 2 बार का प्रेशर पे देखें कि 100 मीटर तक जा रही है. So when we increase the water pressure through booster pump, I think it's going to reach much longer. So that we need to really test and see it.
इसमें सर रेन गन और जो फ्लड इरिगेशन होता है उसमें क्या डिफरेंस है, फार्मर्स के लिए कौन सा यूजफुल है?
See, when you're going to do flood irrigation, you lose lots of seeds and there is heavy soil erosion. So rain gun is not, the amount of water that we are going to give through rain gun is very limited, maybe fraction of what we'll ever give through, flood watering, a small fraction. So the problem of seeds dying is going to be very less, and the problem of soil erosion is also going to be very low. It's extremely useful. I think as we are dwindling on water resources, I think people should go more and more for rain guns, because it's very uneconomical to go for drip irrigation or small sprinklers. So we need to have rain guns.